Hello, guys. It is so great to see you. We have a lot of good stuff to talk about. I am talking about how to remember to take your medications. Now, this is probably not a problem for most of you, but some of you might feel like every now and then it's hard to remember how to take your medications, or maybe you forget. This is something that comes up a lot. And as a family doctor, I can tell you, I've recently seen a number of patients, which is what inspired me to do this segment. I've recently seen a number of patients who actually have been blowing away this med taking game. They've done such a great job where they previously had struggled to remember to take their meds or taking them consistently and didn't have a great system. And in the recent weeks, I've seen them in the office and they have like literally been thriving with awesome tricks and tips for taking their medications. And I wanted to share some of those with you and give you some ideas. And I also wanted you all to share some of your tips and tricks on how you make sure that you remember to take your medication. So this is totally inspired by the patients I have recently seen that are just rocking it out with taking their medications routinely. Y'all know who he is. So I'm so proud of you guys. So let's just jump right in. Okay. I've got a whole bunch of suggestions for you. You're going to really love these. Let me tell you one, a couple of them that you may not have known about. Okay. Right. Oh, so first of all, you know about the tried and true, like, uh, 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 gosh, I'm like, hada. You know about the tried and true sort of like medication pill box, right? You can get these at CVS, wherever you want. This is pretty low tech, pretty basic, pretty simple. So you know about these, but did you know these have gotten pretty high tech? Meaning that you can actually get some pill boxes that are motorized, automatic, that come in like actually machines that automatically dispenses your medications. Some that actually have alarms on them and all sorts of stuff. So we're going to really talk about that. This is super important. So, yes, you guys know about this, but I'm going to tell you some more suggestions. By the way, I want you guys to be writing in the comments how you remember to take your meds. Like if you have any tips or tricks that you use, because you undoubtedly always help other people who are watching these videos. All right. So, let me tell you why. A couple of basics, though, before we get into the other suggestions. Want to make sure you guys all have a list of all your medications, your doses, and how often you take your medications, either a written list that is like paper that you have in your purse or your wallet, or make sure you keep it on your phone. Okay, you can keep it in the notes section on your phone or something like that. Totally fine to do that. But I need you to make sure you have a medication list on you. Okay, if you don't have a medication list on you as a family doctor, I really need you or would like for you to bring in your medications in a bag. That's right. Come on in with a grocery bag or a paper bag or whatever. And I'll tell you why. A lot of people say, well, why do I need to have my meds? Don't you have them? Or why do we need to review them? I'll tell you why we do. Because sometimes if you see a specialist, I'm a family doctor. So if you see a specialist and your specialist increases your dose of your blood pressure medicine or takes you off of this and puts you on that, I may not have gotten the note from the specialist yet to know what has been changed. And when you come to see me, if you get to me before they have gotten to me, you're going to be the one that needs to tell me what you're on now, the dose, how many times, etc. The other reason is what I learned in 13, 14 years of practice is sometimes what I think my patients are on, they're not actually on. Maybe I put you on a medication a while ago, a Prilosec or something like that, and I didn't realize you stopped taking it, or vice versa, or you're taking something that I didn't realize that you had. It goes both ways. So make sure that you go through them, and don't be surprised if we want to go through your meds when you see us, because that's really just good. That's just good medicine. You want us to do that. Okay, so I see you guys writing in all the things that you are doing. I see some of you take pictures on your phone, so you'll always have your meds. Oh, that's a great idea. And actually, that's not on my list here, is to take pictures of your medications. Jeff, you said you have automatic alarm pill boxes. Actually, no, what you're saying is that's the first time you've heard of them. Phone calendar. That's a great idea too. Guys are writing in as well. So here are some things. Okay, first, taking your pills with a routine that you do. My pills that I have, I'll be honest with you, I'm really out of sight, out of mind. And I don't remember to take my pills unless number one, they are staring at me in the face. And number two, I have a routine. So those are two suggestions in one. So as an example, number one, I make sure I take my pills when I get ready to brush my teeth. Why? Because I brush my teeth every day. So as long as my pills are next to my toothbrush, I'm going to be like, oh, that's right. Let me take my pills. Da, 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 da. Okay. Because I have to brush my teeth every day. So it's a routine that I'm used to doing. You could also, like, if you make coffee every morning, I mean, look, it's your house. You can do whatever you want. Put your pills by the coffee maker if that's something you do literally every morning. Okay. But establish, taking your medicines with a routine. Also, for those of you who take nighttime meds, put them on your nightstand. Okay. If you're on a cholesterol medication or something like that, do that. The other thing is, I mentioned the out of sight, out of mind thing, which is totally who I am. If medications for me are in my medicine cabinet, I don't remember to take them. If they're in a bag, I don't remember to take them. I literally have to see them. So my medications, unless I'm having company, which I haven't had company in a long time, but unless I'm having company, my medications really actually sit on the edge of my sink. Okay. So those are two things to keep in mind. The other thing, we talked about pill boxes, but as I mentioned, you should Google automatic pill dispensers. They get super fancy. You can have ones that dispense your medications automatically. There are also companies that actually will collate your pills for you and put them in a little pack so that when they send you your medications, they're actually dispensed in a pack. So this pack is for Monday. This pack is for Tuesday. This pack is for Wednesday. And so all your pills are put together, which is awesome. I love that idea. Another thing that you can do, yes, you can use Post-it notes. Maybe you're a visual sort of person where you literally need to write out notes or put like a sticky, like a bright, like hot pink color sticky note on something to be like, oh, right, take my pills. Da, 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 da. So you may be like a visual person. But one thing I love, a suggestion I love is that you got your pill bottles, right? Every time you, and I should have brought a pill bottle. I don't even know why I didn't. Doggone it. But what you can do is take your pill bottle, right? And you can actually flip your pill bottle over once you've taken the pill for that day and leave it sitting upside down. And that will tell you, oh, I took that pill for that day. And then at the end of the day, at night before you go to bed, flip it back over so you know the next morning you have to restart. Okay. Makes total sense, right? Isn't that a really good visual where like you literally have a pill, like your pill bottle, you flip it upside down because you took the medicine and you're like, oh, took that one. Oh, took that one. Especially if you have a lot and you're like, oh crap, did I do this one? Did I take that one? I mean, it's hard to remember if you're not like thinking about it consciously. So keep that in mind. I love that. Okay, flipping the pill bottle over. Yes, we talked about marking your calendar. I see folks on YouTube saying, set up reminders on your phone. So my alarm clock, your alarm clock may be on your phone too, but set an alarm. Not just an alarm for when you get up in the morning, but if you need to take your medication at a certain time of day, set alarms for those times of day. Even if you have to take your morning meds, maybe you set your alarm to get up every morning at 6, but then you have another alarm at 6:45 when you should already be up and getting out of the shower to say, oh, right, got to take my meds. Okay. So use these phones. Oops. Just turn my phone on. Now, the other thing that I think is really awesome, and this is something I learned about just recently, which I think is so cool. So, along with our phones, there are actually mobile apps that are basically medication organizers that help you organize your medications, and they set reminders for you and help you remember to take them. Now these, I'm going to mention some of them. I have not used them myself. I'm not endorsing them, but when I was sort of researching the segment, I found them. Drugs.com apparently has a mobile app that will help you sort of remember to take your meds. One's called Med Helper, another one is Medisafe. Again, I can't endorse these because I haven't used them, but there's actually a lot of apps you can install on your phone to help you with reminders and things like that. I love it. Yes. All right. Also, did y'all know that there were medical watches? Like you got your Apple Watch or whatever you have, but they're actually medical watches. Yeah. Hold on. Medical watches are alarms that are like specifically for medications. If you Google like medical watch, you will see like what's going on with that and that there is such a thing. It's really kind of amazing. I see on YouTube, D Sunshine, you and your husband both use weekly med containers. I love that. I love it. I love that. That's awesome. Let's see here. We talked about iPhones. Oh, and we talked about the preform blister packs. Okay. Oh, and this next one I think is super, super awesome. I love this. You can actually buy caps, tops on Amazon. Like you can look for tops on bottles that actually have reminder alarms. So if you Google reminder alarm pill cap or something like that, They're bottles where the top of the cap actually has a reminder, like an alarm built into it. And oftentimes they help with security, making sure that they're not open when they're not supposed to be, that they're dispensed and that they're alarmed. And apparently, some pharmacists can actually help with this too. So if you ask, and this is, I mean, I'm guessing because I was reading about this, you could check with your pharmacy to ask about reminder tops for your bottles for your pill bottles. Amazing, right? Who knew there were so many different ways to help us remember how to take our pills? And guys, this is so important, right? Because if we don't take our pills every day, our health could be negatively impacted. We're not getting sort of the care really that we need. We could have negative consequences for that. So make sure that you're using these things, and keep in mind, technology really is our friend. There's a lot of technology out there. So look for the apps, look for the watches, ask your pharmacist for the timer. Bottle caps. Look for those on Amazon. I literally saw some on Amazon that you can buy. Automatic pill dispensers. Hello, it's freaking amazing. But remember, keep those things in mind to make sure you take your medications every day or however you're supposed to take them as directed. And make sure you also keep that list in your wallet, your purse, or your phone, ideally, at least one of them. And if that's if that's not your style, make sure you bring in your medications when you come into the office. So, guys, once again, let me know right in the comments what you do and what suggestions you have for other people, how maybe you overcame not remembering to take your medications and what got you in shape. The other thing, too, is someone to help you remember. That is, you can never go wrong with that, right? A family member or a friend that helps you remember is such a blessing. So for all those caregivers and family members who love us, we are grateful. So make sure you let me know. Guys, I'm Dr. Jen Caudle. If you've not liked and followed my page, for those of you on Facebook, please do. Also, for exclusive content, you can join my group, Dr. Jen Superstars. I'm like, I'm like tongue twisted right now. Also, for those of you who send stars on Facebook, I cannot thank you enough. I will come back and respond to you personally and thank you personally. And I see all of you on YouTube. Hello. It's great to see you guys. Thank you for joining me. Also on YouTube, I have subscription groups on YouTube. And thank you guys for the super chats and the super stickers as well. So guys, I'm Dr. Jen. I hope this is helpful. Let me know. All right. I love y'all. Mwah. I'll see you soon. Bye.